Welcome back, folks, to Magius Looks At. This time we're going back to the Game Boy era to look at a game called Bomb Jack. This is one that I first became aware of when Gikoskia did a Let's Play of it. And there are a few things I'm going to tweak to make the gameplay last a little bit longer and give you a bit more of a video to see. So, set it to easy, just to get more gameplay in. Turn the music on because for some reason it's turned off to start with. And let's get going with this. Now the premise of the game is pretty straightforward. You need to get these bombs and defuse them. Really the only control you have is jump. You can either do a standard height jump. You can do a high jump by pressing up and jump. And, well, that's about it for the basic controls. Now, there are a few more advanced techniques that you can try to use. As you're coming down, or as you're jumping up, you can press A again to stop your jump early. This is very useful in avoiding enemies that are above you that you'll otherwise hit if you jump up too high. After you hit the peak of your jump, you can also press A to float down a little bit and get a little further distance without getting any more height. You can also press down to move down even faster. Like that. There are various bonus items that you can get as you go through the game. B just gives you bonus point. P turns all of the enemies on the screen into coins. And E gives you an extra life. The extra lives are, of course, the most useful, followed by the P's. But in the end, you're just going for the high score. There aren't terribly many levels in the game, and they repeat pretty quickly. But as you go further in, it starts getting more and more difficult. But it's a fun game. Probably not what I would describe as one of the greats, but it's fun. And as an arcade game at heart, it is not one that I think would be well suited for a full Let's Play. I saw that one coming. Well, at least we got through the level. They're not doing too bad. Not doing it exactly great, but well, we're making progress anyways. Go. Look right around that guy. Now different enemies move around at different speeds when they come out. And there's something I could definitely use. An extra life. Yeah, we're already seeing quite a few levels that we've already seen before, so This will probably be a pretty short video. Ah, dang. Well, that ended pretty predictably. But you get through there, get a pretty quick time frame to continue. Score resets, so if you're going for a high score, that's not going to get you much of anywhere. But it lets you see more of the game. Of course, as the game gets more difficult as you go through it, it won't necessarily get you much of anything. And that wasn't going to end well, one way or the other. So we'll just see how far I get on the 3 continues you start with. And just go from there. Not terribly good at the game. Haven't really played it much. But it is enjoyable. There we go. Yeah, entirely predictable there. Oh, flubbed that one up. Not enough to get on the high scoreboard, but I wasn't really expecting to. Yeah, tried to make that work. It just didn't. I think we're coming to the end of this pretty soon here. I'll keep it off as long as I can. Yeah, that's Sometimes they just set things up so that there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah. Third game over. No continue screen. And that has been Bomb Jack. There's not much more to say about the game. You can mess with the difficulty, turn the music off if you really want to. It might be worth it if you can find it on the cheap, but it's not one I'd recommend going out of your way to find. Still, it is enjoyable, so if you have the chance to play it, go ahead and take it. It'll be fun for you. So, that's it for this one. Tune in next time for more games. And until then, Magius out.